minute. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, we are live. Alright, so I'm just going to give everybody a hot second to come in. I know I've got a hot mess on the table, y'all. I'm just saying. Because I'm in the middle of burnt out and creative juices left that things I didn't get to do. So, and that was a little frustrating. Dang it, I lost it. And I can't find my glue gun. Oh, here it is. Hold, please. I'll find my glue gun. Whoops. I borrowed it upstairs over the weekend. I forgot I didn't have it over here. I just noticed that. So anyway, guys, what we're going to do tonight, I just want to show you, I just pulled out all kinds of ribbon. I got to put, you know, whew, Lord, in between end of season and whatever. It's just a nightmare. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Emily. Hey, Rhea. Hey, Madonna. Sorry if I missed anybody. But what we're going to do is, I like to do these for last minute gift ideas and stuff for like family, friends. You know, my daughter needed a teacher's gift idea today. I said, well, I'm doing these tonight. You know, well, these could be cute little Christmas gifts. Hey, dog. You know, for your teacher. I know they don't like mugs, but when you put an arrangement in there, guess what? They like that mug now. I'm just saying. And they're also ideas. I know it's too late for y'all right now, but I have shown these to y'all a couple times. But the great ideas for shows and whatnot. For stuff like that, okay? So pick up a few of these at the end of the season this year because they're great to make for next year. And like I said, for last minute gifts for anybody you forgot. You need a last minute gift for it. You can't think of nothing. And you got all this leftover stuff at the end of the season you don't know what to do with. We're doing it tonight, okay? I just pulled out all kinds of stops here to do for ideas, whatever. I don't know what I'm using. So let's get going. Hey, I'm just saying. So first off, let's do, let me turn my camera down a little bit. Looks like it's a little, I hit it right before it started. So let me make sure, no, cause see, there, that's better, I think. So let's do a coffee mug or two. They're really super quick and simple. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, I brought this one out to show you, kind of. This was a cute little mug I got last year. Let me zoom in here so you can see that. It's a cute little mug. Hey, Susan. Hey, darling. And it looks like a little marshmallow snowman. I don't know if you can see me sitting on, like it looks like a marshmallow snowman some more. Okay. And I just threw some florals in here, little marshmallows. And look, you got a cute little gift for somebody, right? Isn't that cute? So these are just super cute little ideas. So we're going to do a couple somethings like this. Okay, so this is that one back there. These two mugs I got at the Hobby Lobby. Let me zoom in again. Hope I forget to zoom out. This one says North Pole. It's got some candy canes and candy lane or candy cane factory. And then it's got like two little candy canes on the back. Super cute, right? Okay. And then I'm just took some foam out of my gap and crap graveyard down here I got. And I just carved it down to fit. Okay. So once my glue heats up, I am going to just glue that down in there for that one. Okay. This one I got lucky enough to find one of these leftover cones that actually fit down in there. And I'm like, oh, heck yeah. What? So we're going to do that. So once my glue heats up here, we'll glue one of those in. I've got all kinds of greenery. For this one, I would like to keep it a red. I found one of these picks. It's from the Hobby Lobby. It's got some candy canes. I could have swore I bought some taller plastic ones, and I looked high and low, and I can't find them. So I'll find them tonight after I get off, I'm sure. But these will work. You know, these will work to put in there sporadically. I've got, I think, one more over there if I need that. And I just pulled out all kinds of greenery that's been picked out, you know, picked on and whatnot to put in there. We got some berries that we can throw in there. Guys, I just pulled out a whole bunch of whatnotness to just throw these together for our last minute gifts, okay? Or for your shows, okay? They're really cute, they're really fun, and they're really simple to do. So, let's see if my gun's heated up here. Looks like it might be good enough. Whoops, I didn't turn my thing down there. So, I think I'm going to glue around here. I'm just going to throw some glue. Without trying to touch it, like I always do. Dang it. I don't know why I always touch my glue. I'm a glue magnet. Okay, so we just got a little bit of glue all the way around that foam. Okay, and now we're just going to stick it down in there. And it's just going to hold it a little nicer. And then we'll just wipe that off and hope that that don't hurt too bad. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. Okay, so that one fits in there nice and snug. Okay, oh, and guys, these are from, oh crap, where did I get these? These are from, son of a gun. Oh, Hobby Lobby. Oh, these are from the Hobby Lobbies. Whoop, come back here. So, you can get those at the Hobby Lobby, and they're on sale. This one, I think this one was $8.99, so 50% off. Yeah, you got $4, $4.50 in that one. And then this one is the cute little, this one's a cute little snowman. Look at him. Isn't he cute? Isn't he cute? He's a little rustic. He kind of looks like Cousin Eddie with his little ear, you know, but he's got the ribbons on. And he don't look like a shitter's fool, so he'll be alright. Sorry about that. But he's a little bigger. But he was $11.99. So half price. $6. Okay. So we got six and 4 in our little bases here. Okay. So let's get going. Oh, I forgot to glue him in. So let's glue that one in before we forget that. Ouch. Okay. Okay, so let's glue that one kind of in there. That one is a little hot. Just let that, I need to wipe that off, but we're just going to go for it. Let's just wipe it off real quick. I'm brave that way, I'm just saying. Okay, we'll just wipe it. Yeah, I didn't do a good job of that. Should have just left it alone, but I can get that off with a hairdryer. Oh, well, not later. It doesn't matter. Our floral is going to cover that. Okay. Alright, so we got those glued in there. Nice and tight. Alright, so let's start with this little guy. Can you see alright? I need to zoom any other ways. Let's see if you can how's that. Whoop! Whoopsie. I think that's good. Alright, so let's start with this one. Like I said, it's got this on the back side, and it also has those smaller set of those little candy canes on the front. So what we want to do is something. I want to start with a little something in the top for a focal point. So what I think I'm going to do is break this down right here. I'll break, maybe, come on. Oh, please don't tell me they got one of those rings on this thing. I hate it when they do that. Let me see. Surely I don't have one of those rings on this cheap little thing. Ow. There, they got this taped really good, guys. Yeah, I don't think they got... Ah, there we go. Dang on, that was hard. So we're just gonna pick these all apart. This is another Hobby Lobby. It's like $3.99. Okay, $3.99 going on that little pick. 50% off. So we don't have a whole lot in that pick. So that's another super cheap thing going into this. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Kathy. So I'm gonna use my tallest one, which I'm gonna keep. Try to keep, instead of tearing it off there, I'm going to cut this one off. Whoop, I'm going to pull that down. That's kind of cheesy looking candy cane, but guess what? It's also a little lesson in using up what you got, guys. And I'm going to hope and pray, little sweet baby Jesus, that stays together. Itch my eye real quick, and then we're going to glue that anyway, because all I got is the green tape. I don't think I want to use that green tape. And I can't pick it that high. So we're just going to kind of glue that, spread that, and let that dry. So that pick will stay on to that longer pick right here. Whoop, over here. That pick right here. Alright, so we'll just let that dry. We're going to fan it out. Dry it. Alright. We're almost dry. We just want to make sure it's nice and dry because we want this to be kind of a higher up focal point, okay? Because then we're going to start to build down and out. Okay? I'm just going to dip that kind of down in our glue pot. Okay. And this one, I think we're just going to go. I'm thinking I want another one of these, y'all. I think I want to go at an angle about like that. I'm thinking I got one more of these. So I'm going to try to find that because I just got an idea. Oh, please tell me I got one more. I saw another one last night. Why did I get that out? Oh, goodness. Might have been seeing things. Oh, no, wait, hold please. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Please tell me that one. I got pieces of another one, so, well. We'll try to make this work. These are not going to be as long, so we might just have to pick this other piece. Let's just add up. Let's just pick this one. Let's find our longest one. These are about the same size. And we're just going to pick this one. That way we can get it down in there. If we can pick it tight enough. You know me and this machine, y'all. I'm just saying. Oh, goodness. That's not real tight. I'm going to try to squeeze it. We're going to try to squeeze it. A little bit tighter. Might have to do that. A little bit. It's a narrow stem, so I don't know if that's gonna hold real well. But we're gonna stick it in anyway, okay? So this one I'm just gonna go at another angle right off the other side. Okay, so we're kind of matching. Bend those kind of together. Okay, it looks real silly right now. It looks like two upside down feet. Okay, but we're trying to match these two candy canes. Oh, out my crossing. Duh, let's do that. That's how they are. Let's twist and cross. There we go. Oh my goodness. Perfect. Okay. So this is going to be kind of our focal point, our highest point. Okay. Now we're going to start building down and around real quick. And we're just going to save these other pieces because we are going to probably use those. So what I think I want to do with this one is I think I want to add some, I want to keep this one fairly simple. So I'm thinking, do I want to use this lovely color in here? Let's cut some of these off because I think this is going to bring out that bright green and that red. This one is a sim kit, and this one is really cute. I love it because it's got the little berries in there. And this is item number CS5029. Okay, so this will give us some of that dark green and red color going on in here. Okay, so let's cut that one apart. Alright, we'll just start with a few of these. We'll spread this one out. Okay, we'll just spread that one out. We'll probably pick this one. So it's got a little bit shorter stem. Alright. Oh, thanks, Susan. I appreciate that. And I think we're just going to come out in here. We're just going to kind of come in these sides. Just around this outside with some of these. And we're going to probably use some more of those. I probably don't need this one picked. So, my daggone granddaughter. Them pipe cleaners I got. This drives me insane with those. Okay, because we are going to add more to this. So I'm just going around and adding around town here. Some of this. Okay, so far I think I used a used pick. We're going to use about 4 that I had left over on this pick. I'm just trying to spread them out the best I can. I didn't do that too well with that one. But we are going to add just a few more little fillers and stuff. We're just trying to make a base around the bottom here. I'm just going about 1.5 inches apart here. I can get it in there. I'm just going all the way down to the base of that, okay? Got one more before I have to open another pack. And sometimes some of this stuff is all you need, you know, kind of. You know me, I try to do simple and it goes south real quick. I say simple and I'm like, what was I thinking? I thought I said simple. And then simple flies out the door. Okay. So let's use, I think before I have to pack this up here, I'm just going to use the rest of this pig up, yo. I'll spread that out though so I can cut that better. Okay. How's everybody's week been? What's wrong with my clippers? They drive me nuts. They want to keep closing on me. I want to get through that. I drop one on the floor. Well, it's been long. Mine has been long. I don't know. I think I'm stubborn. Yeah, I think we all get to the burnout point this time of year. We got Christmas and everything we got to worry about and whatnot, and I just need a break. I need a break. I need a vacation. That's what I need. But Dawn's coming up here in the January. She'll be here for my birthday, and she's gonna. She said she's gonna help me with my craft base, my basement, my craft area. She might not think that same way once she gets here. Oh, hey, Carolyn. Did I say hi? I thought I did. Yeah, these are great. These are great, Carolyn, for the craft shows. For teachers, you know, gifts. And here, okay, so we used 6 of these picks. Susan put the pick for this one in the comments. If you want to go back and look, I dumped through in the garbage. Okay, so I used 6. Oh, I should have showed you from the top. We use 6 all the way around the outside. Now I'm going in between each one on the inside. I hope. I don't know. Might not have enough. But guess what? Off budget. We got one. Let's go here. Okay. And we're just filling this in. We might not have enough. Dang it, Bobby. I think they have one now. I'll just roll with it. So we're just going to put one over here. We got one for over here, and I think we'll just pull it off with that one. Sometimes you got to budget. You can't be too even Steven and stuff. So we're just going to stick that one down in there. Like I said, we can pull these out more, fill it out more, and we haven't lost too much. Okay, so see how that filled that in real nice around the top and everything. I think Dawn does like a challenge. It says I have to wait a few more days. Well, that's all right. They're even trying to warn you. They're even trying to warn you. No, oh my goodness. Oh. Make her pay for the flight. Oh goodness, I'm just saying, it's so funny. I love her to death. I love her to death. Alright, so I do think I'm going to come in with some of these. This one is one of our favorite pigs. Dawn and I love this. I know Laura likes it, loves it. It's a Sims. It's number CS5005. It's that, what is this called, Dawn? It's called the Glitter Icy Grass. I think I want to use this, or do I want to go in with, I think I'm going in with this, y'all. I got to add some, wait, hold please, you know me. I can't decide. Oh, I also want to show you how to do this like swag out of like 3 picks from Hobby Lobby. Okay, this is another gift idea. Okay, oh, I do, and dang it, I did have more of those. Son of a gun, I had more over here. Now I probably screwed up. Let me take a look-see here. See if we need to put one more. Okay, guys, I'm taking this one out because I just found another pick. I was only one off. I saw that little bare spot, so we are going to go back in and find it. We're going to take this last one because I'm anal that way. I mean, you could do it. It would have worked. I just looked over and saw that other pig, so I'm like, oh heck yeah, I'm just saying. Okay, so now we'll go back in here to our spot. Okay, so now we're nice and full. See, we're nice and full around town. Super cool. Fluff this out. Okay, and we can stop here, guys. You can stop here and just add some of your candy canes in here, just like this. Yeah, just go and add. I'm just trying to show you before I go forward. Some of your candy canes and stuff in here like this. If you do that, you probably have to add a little bit of moss and stuff down around the bottom. Okay, to kind of cover that base. Okay, but you can stop just like right there. Whoops. With a few little candy canes, just a little bow. But like I said, you would definitely have to add a little moss to the top. First or after is what I'm talking about. Okay, so we are going to add these, but we need to add a little bit more something to this. So I'm thinking, ooh, I didn't think about this. Let's try this. We're playing tonight, guys. This is what you got to do with these little things. Just pull out all your leftover stuff and whatnot and just have a little bit of fun with it and create something cheap. Cheap little gifts. Oh, hey, Lori. I didn't see you on here. Are you talking about, oh, I hope you saved some. I know you love that stuff too. I'm just saying. Let's just pick some of this stuff in here and see what this looks like. See if we can use that as a little bit of filler to break that up. Or do we want to go with my favorite? Oh, no, I wish I had one more I really wish I had one more pick of this. I'd fill it in with this and be gone. I really would. I'm playing now to see what I want to do here. We want to go in long needle pine. Oh. I can't stand it. I love that long needle pine so much. I think I have a bag somewhere. I've already cut up stuff. I might have to go find that. Let's just cut some of this up and I'll go find my cut up bag. I thought I brought it over here last night. I thought I found it. I love this stuff, guys, and I bought so much of this year, and I've only got probably 4 pieces left. Went back to buy more, and oh heck no, I cannot find it. You better hope you save some. You better hope you save some of that. Oh man. So we're gonna go around this down around this bottom. Right here, because this is where it's going to fill in and cut. I'm getting stuck to my thing here. Where it's going to fill in and start covering up that foam. So I'm just going in between every one of those ones that we picked in. And it's also, you're going to look how it's bringing that out around the sides and stuff. I'm not sure if I'm going to use. I'm liking this one, you know, this major green. And that red berries in that, bringing this to life here, and how simple this is what I'm liking. But we are going to need something to fill in down there, because I'm still seeing like foam. I wish I would have used the green foam, y'all, but guess what? I did not. I'm just, it happens. Okay, I think we need one more. I got one more to loosen over here. I do. I got 2. Two over there. Okay. We'll stick that one in there. Okay, so see how that adds that all to that side? Okay, we still got to add our candy canes and whatnot. I know, I've been trying to get that long needle pine, and I've bought the poop load out of that. I'm just saying. No luck. Oh, I do have one more over here. Let me go. I had a bag already cut down over here. Let me see if I can find that real quick. What did I do with that? I thought I got it out last night. No, I did. With it. Well, y'all, I'm just gonna have to break up another. Oh, here it is. There it is. Alright, I found it. Ooh. That's what I had for another project. But I had those cut up. Dang, got it. Oh, good. I got more. Yay. So we're just going to keep going with this one on this one. This one on this one. Okay. Oh, this is so... Look how cool that is. I think I need to go deeper, but... We're just basically filling it down the top so you can't see that crappy bit. Hey, Cease, I hope you're feeling better, girl. I hope everybody's been sick. I feel like I've been alone in the group here, y'all. I feel alone. Except for all you people watching. Okay, we have one more of these, I think. Oh, goodness. FTD. Eat your heart out. I'm just saying. Look at that, guys. Perfect, simple. You got the red berries and all of that, okay? Spread these. You can spread them out now. Kind of, I can kind of still see that foam, which is bugging me a little bit. But I might just go in and stuff some. I'm not gonna worry about it. I can always go stuff some moss in there, and that's not gonna be no big deal. But we are going to put in just our little extra candy canes in here, and I think call this one. One of the screws coming loose. It don't come nothing. Yeah, that one of the screws loose. Kind of like me. Got the screw loose. Just saying. I should have done that, Lori. I should have done that, but I figured my idea came to life after I even started, so that's what happens. But I'll probably just stuff a little bit of foam in there and be done with it at this point. But yeah, I should have painted that. Okay. How many more of these we got? Well, 2, 3. Whoop. Get that one right about in there. And we'll just use these up. I did bring some stuff out for a bow. I may not put a bow on this. I may just leave these simple and sweet since they're gifts. If they're going to be for family, I'll add a bow. If it's going to be teachers or something like that, if I got some cheap bow around, but this is hanging down around here enough to where, like, if you really wanted to add a bow, you could add just a simple, over here, you could just add a simple, you know, just a little looper, whatever it's called. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, right? Just a little looper like this. Okay, and just add a little, one looper. You could shorten them down however much you like this. Okay. Oops, I can't hold it now. My hands are getting so bad. And then just put a little one kind of off the bow, which I don't think I'm going to do that, guys. You could add one in here. I don't think I want a bow in here. If I, that would be cute if I did one. I'd probably have to use the 1 inch or fold this in half. If I could do a little small one like this. My mind's always thinking, just a little small one. Just a little teeny tiny one like this. Okay. And we could wrap that in here. Well, I don't know about that. We'd have to finagle that so it falls between the leaves, or pull those up a little bit. I don't have this tied, y'all. I'm just going to lay it in here to kind of show you. There. Well, poop. That don't look good. But you could tie it, just to give you an idea, you could tie it around those candy canes. And if I did that, I'd probably pull it up a little bit. Hey, Nancy, how are you? Yeah, Lori, yeah, absolutely. These things these are great for Valentine's, too, because nobody likes to do Valentine's, because I don't like to do Valentine's, but I'm just saying. I do think I might put a couple, I've got a few left of those candy canes down in there, and I might just go ahead and fill them in there just to get it done and just use them up so I don't have to store them, okay? So that's project number 1, okay? Like I said, I didn't do that. I think I might have done this one last year. Was some more snowman, marshmallow snowman. So let's do this one real quick. I could put that little bow that came off the daggone thing back on. Where'd it go? Back here. I could put that little bow back on there. On them candy canes. Oh, heck yeah. We'll save that for later. So this is the other one we're going to do. This one is kind of like I said, it looks like Cousin Eddie because he got the hat on. Like where he went out and said the crapper school. And he's got the little ear things and stuff. And he looks kind of woodsy and whatnot. So let's see what we want to do with this one. I have no idea. I do want to, like I said, I want to show you how to make a swag out of like 3 of these picks from Hobby Lobby. Trying to do as many as I can right now, guys. I'll have to store this crap. It's not crap, you know what I'm talking about. Let's call everything crap. So this one I want a focal point coming up again. But I want to keep him kind of woodsy. So let's start with, let's see what we got here. I think we'll use some ice. I got this thing. I don't know if this will work. Let's break a piece off. Woo! So let's start with a piece of ice here. See if this will work. I'll cut it. Ew, that's old. Crappy. Okay. We don't want to go too high, but we do want to. It's doing pretty well. I grabbed my piece. This was sore right here today because I grabbed the door wrong today, trying to open it. Because I had stuff, I was carrying stuff, and I grabbed it and just kind of pulled wrong. But other than that, it's doing fairly well. Like I said, it's just that bone right here. But it kind of, you know, trying to hold things and lift things, it does kind of make a difference. But whatever, it'll be alright. It'll be alright. Okay, pliers. I have to use some pliers to get that one. Whoops. I think I'm going to go down deep in the bowels of this one. Now I should have cut that off a little bit more of that. I'll just kind of spread those out. I can always snip these tall boogers off here. That doesn't matter. Snip that one off too. It's a little too tall. But see how we're just kind of starting to build up and out. I might use, I don't know guys, we might use a few more of these. But I think we'll add some greeneries first. This one I think I want to go in with, we might go in with, let's start with some of this. Because this looks really woodsy and stuff. I like this. Let's start a little bit with this. Let's see what that looks like. Dang. So let's just cut these off. I'm gonna have to break. Definitely gonna have to break these branches down a little bit here. Like I said, I'm trying to use up leftover stuff, so I don't have to pack it, you know, back when I try to clean up this hot mess. Oh, Lord, guys. I think I'm more burnt out from the mess than anything else. Oh my goodness. So these, I think I'm going to come, I'm going to try to go down in here. So I think I am going to cut these down just a little bit shorter. Okay. Let's just cut these down just a little bit shorter here. I'm going to kind of go in right here. Okay. Just try to cram that thing down there a little bit further. Actually, we're going to go around the sides with this one to cover that up. Okay, that way it'll just kind of drape down a little bit. But we're going to build up, guys. Don't let that intimidate you. But I think that one's, I can't tell if that one's long. I guess not. I guess not. Okay. And we're just going to go in, like I said, around town, just like we did before. That one's going to go in a little further. Okay. Like I said, you can turn some of these up. You can bend them. Oh, crap. I just pulled that right through that daggone foam, y'all. I didn't do that right. I have to glue that one back down on there a little bit. Tried to bend it and pulled it right out of the daggone thing. Oh. Okay, so let's go back in with this one. Oh man, I think I'm gonna break. I should break these down a little bit. Whatever, guys. I'm designing on the fly. I'm designing on the fly. That's one thing I like to show you guys how to do. Just come on, just do it. Have no fear. Your ideal will get here. I'm just saying. Lordy. Alright, let's go. Let's go in here with that one. Ooh, that one kind of went out the side like a pooper. Let's break the rest of these off. I hope we got enough of these right now, guys. I can fill in with this too. Because now I like this idea and I'm praying little sweet baby Jesus. I got enough. You know how I like to pray to him. For my projects to work. He helps me most of the time. Cut that one off here. I'm just trying to get as many picks out here as I can. Oh, dang. Yeah, whew, get hot. Oh, I'm getting hot down here. Alright, let's get that one in here. Oh. The problem is I'm trying to go through that corner of that foam. Alright, let's do one more around the outside. Right here, and then we're going to start building up on this one. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, spread those out. Okay, so see how we got it, we still kind of got him kind of woodsy. Looks like a little craziness going on there too. But guess what? We got this, guys. I'm going to cut these up. And we're going to save these because I think I want to go back in after we put some more filler in here with some more of these. Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 of those that we can use. So let's look at what else we got to fill this in, guys, okay? Because we're going to add some more of those, right? So let's, oh, I'm grabbing those right back, y'all. I'm looking for something on my table that we can use. I don't know if I got enough of this. Let's try it, guys. There's another one I don't want to pack away, so let's work with this one. This is a flock cedar. I don't have the tag. I do know this one's from the Joann's. But I'm going to make 2 pieces out of this one. Okay, I'm going to cut it right here. Okay, so I get 2 pieces out of that. Because this is another one of my favorite. I like the flocked stuff. So we should hopefully have enough. Oh God, my hand hurts right there. Okay, so let's do another layer of this. Okay, right around here. We're going to just go in kind of between here. Okay, I'm going to try to find the longer ones and just go around this icicle thing. Okay. Oops, I don't have a very long stem there. And so what you want to do is just poke that in. So see how we're starting to build up now. So we're starting to build up. I'm just picking and choosing my pieces here. That one over here, we got one more piece So we're going to use it, stick it right in here. Okay. Ooh, we got to turn that on. All right, guys. See how we just kind of basically filled that up a little bit? How we're building. We got our center focal point. Whoops, sorry, guys. We kind of got our center focal point here. And now we started at the bottom. We're kind of building in our flavor in there. Oh, I had one more. Damn, Bobby. Where can we put that? You know what? When all else fails, we're going to stick it right down the center because we're not going to waste it. I'm going to try to get it right down next to that little dude right there and kind of mix it in. See how I just kind of mixed it in with that ice? Okay, so we didn't waste that. I'm just saying, no waste, no waste. Now, we're going to take another look-see at this. Oh, what did I do? Did I break that? Okay, no, I didn't. We'll look-see at this stuff and see if we want to add another look. Oh, my goodness. How many we got, guys? Now, I hope I got enough of this. We go in here. I'm going to do dry fit. Thinking I found a whole nother thing in this. Are you serious? What? Dang it, Bobby. Oh, well. If we need filler, we'll use it. Alright, so now I'm going to look at this. I think I cut one of those in the wrong place. Oh, that makes me angry. Let's see. Starting to look here, guys. I did. I think I cut this one. Cut that one right in the wrong place. But, so we might have to take... Oh, I just lost a branch. No, don't come on. Don't make my project fail here. Don't make my project fail up one branch falling off. Broke off, dang it. Son of a gun. Well, guys, I'll quit. I don't quit, so we're going to make this work. Okay? We'll use these pieces. I'll make it work. I ain't no quitter. Okay? So here, we're going to try to go around in here and add a little bit of this as filler now. I think. I'm thinking, guys. I'm making sure I don't want to do something else. Let's cut that down a little bit. Yeah, both cups are 50% off. Sorry, guys. I apologize. I'm going to use my weakest links in the back, my biggest links in the front. So I'm going to put this one up front here. Okay. So see how we're filling that up? It still looks nice and wintry. Really wish I would have had more of that long cedar pine. Oh, that's the one we got to fix. So this one we're going to come around over in here because we only got 3 of these big ones left. So like I said, we're going to use our big focal points in the front. Our longest, oh dang it, get off there. Our longest picks. I put that one there. Okay, our longest picks in the front. Okay. And that way we kind of get the biggest bang for our buck. Look how whimsical and fun he is, right? Say whimsical and fun. So we got one. Where do we got these? I just turned it. There's our front. There's our front. And then we're going to put one over here to this side. And then we'll throw our piece that we broke. Or I screwed up and cut wrong, rather. In the bag. Okay. This one's over there. So this one's going to go right in. Right in here. Oh, poop. I can't get that in there. There we go. Okay. So we're going to take our long piece and put it in there first. And then we're going to fill back in with our little broken pieces. We're going to have to pick those, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so we got that kind of wrapped up and round in there. And then this one I don't think we'll have to, I'm going to pick it anyway. I want it to be long. Okay. Where's my broken piece at? Was that that one? turning this thing, keep losing my spot. There we go. See, we're fixing it. No harm, no foul, y'all. I'm just saying, nothing's ever done until it's done. It's not done till you say it's done. That's what I'm talking about. And we'll stick that one right in there. So see how full that's coming around town now? Nice and whimsical and everything. Hey Terry, how are you? Now I do think, I do have this one little piece. I'm seeing a bare spot back here. Oh, here's my tag for that cedar. It is Joann's, like I said, it's Blame Room. I did believe this is from last year. And that is, I don't know, 1831-7289, I think is the correct number. But dang it, I'll quit pulling these daggone things off here. But I'm seeing it. I ain't falling off my daggone hand. I'm just saying. I'm seeing a bare spot like right in here, and I'm not liking that. So I'm gonna add. I'm adding this little piece. I'm going to add this piece. Do I want this smaller piece? Let's add this one. Let's try to add this one. I feel like that's too flocked and too big. So I think I'm going to add this smaller. Yeah, I think I'm going to add that smaller piece so it's less obtrusive. There we go. That's better. Okay, so see how we've got this going on. Okay, we just need a little more something, right? And I'm going to have to do something with this bottom. I don't know what. We might have to add a ribbon around the bottom there. I should have crammed that foam down there a little bit more, y'all. Again, moss will fix that. Alright, so I think we're good here. I think I just want, since he's a fun little Santa, I think I just want to add a little of these berries to bring out that color, and I think he'll be done. We could go back in and add a few more of these. I'm going to hold off on that, take a step back and look-see, and see if that's what I want to do. But I am going to use these Hobby Lobby berries, because I love these. Let's just cut off a few for now. And then this will just tie in our red, and it'll be simple and sweet and done, y'all. Okay. Simple and sweet and done. I'm hoping they go in there. I'm gonna cut that off even more, y'all. Cut that off a little bit more. Okay. Then you just want to mix your grape. You son of a gun, that berry just fell off. Susan's gonna go back and find it. No, she's not tonight. She's just not. Okay, so we're just adding a little bit of color now with a little bit of red berries. And you can break this pick down even more if you want to get more bang for your buck. Okay. You can always break it down even more. Okay. And that way you can add, you could add a little more berries maybe underneath. Or whatnot. I might add some more of these. I don't know. Is everybody liking these simple little projects? I mean, they're just super simple, super sweet, super quick. Right? We just did two gifts. Oh, dang it. That one didn't go in there. These bins so easy. I hate that. I probably should cut this one down more, y'all. I may go back and do that. I'm not going to do it tonight with y'all. So we got, woo, come back here. And we got one more of those. And this one I still don't think needs a bow. Feeling like it needs that big pip stuck in a little bit more. I don't know. And we might just add a little berries underneath too. I don't know, guys. This is why I say this is when I drop or I stop and I kind of, you know, do a step back and look-see on these. When you take a step back and look-see, you kind of get an idea of what you need, what you're missing, what more you want to add. I wish I used that. We could always add like something like this underneath, going in that side to give it a little bit of a filler underneath to cover that. I'm just going to stick one in. I'm not going to do it. I just want to show you. Okay. That you could do a little bit of something like that just to cover that foam, and even mix some of that in there. Or you could even go back down with more berries, or you could go back down with let's say some of this. Let's just cut a branch of that off and I'll show you that one. I'm just trying to show you ideas, guys, because I know y'all's down to the last minute, you know, gift ideas, say my. So it's gonna do or die time, right? Okay, so we'll cut that right there. Anybody got any questions? Anybody got any questions? Just, so something like this coming out and down around the bottom with the, you know, we'll fill in that greenery around the bottom, and you'd only need a few pieces just to fill that in around the bottom. Okay, and like I said, if you really wanted to add another one of these in here for a little wow factor and something, you know, I'm not gonna stick them in because I don't know if I'm gonna keep these in there. Where's my front? Yeah, you can put one of these over to the side. Okay, over there. Oh, I think I do like that. And so I'm going to keep that going over there. I'm going to cut this other little small piece right here. Well, cut that in the wrong place, but guess what? We're going to pick it. Hey, we'll just pick it. I thank you, Darlene. Thanks, Terry. I appreciate that. I'm just trying to give you guys ideas. Like I said, I'm suffering a little burnout. I know y'all are too. Last minute gift ideas, whatnot. So here's this one. See, we got all that in there. We just use scrap, whatever. Look how cute from the bottom. We want to adjust berries. We want to break those down, which I think I'm going to break those berries down and separate those a little bit tomorrow, guys. All right, so that's that one. And again, you could add a bow if you wanted to. You don't have to. Oops. Set this one somewhere out of my way. And then I got another quick little idea for you guys, if you don't mind. It's on 8 o'clock. It's on 8 o'clock. Let's see. I had this. I got 2 more ideas for you, but if you want to hang with me, hang. If you don't, don't. Or maybe I'll just save these 2 ideas for you for next week. What do you want me to do? I can go ahead, but then I won't have really nothing. I don't know. What I wanted to do was show you an idea for, like I said, these swag made out of 3 picks. I know the 7/8. I don't have any 7/8 in. I got all 1. I don't know. I'll fool around with it, you guys. But I got this. This is another sweet idea that you can do out of this pick from the Hobby Lobby. Okay, and all you would have to do is you place 3 of these together. Okay, I'm not gonna show you this whole idea because and you can either leave these pine cones on and separate these guys a little bit more and pull these out. Okay, so we got 3 3 of these picks from the Hobby Lobby, okay? And what you're going to want to do is zip tie those all together like such. Okay, oh thanks Donna. So you would zip tie them together just like this. Okay, so now you, I gotta drop that one. So now, I keep dropping it. And like I said, you can keep the pine cones on there and leave it just as such. And just adjust these and adjust these little danglers and curlers like that. And then just throw a bow on it. And then you have a, sorry, I can't let go or it's going to fall apart because I'm not zip tied it. Add a little, where'd that bow go? You add a little bow up to the top here. And you got a quick little Christmas gift to give somebody, okay? It would go great, you know, for a centerpiece. If you added it on like something like this, it'd be great for that. And this is just 3 picks. And if you wanted to, you could add, I'm just showing you ideas here, guys. You could add more, you could take the pine cones out of there and add a little bit of, I'm trying to pull this up. And I'm just throwing stuff in here to give you kind of ideas. You could add some greeneries to that. You'd have to break that up a lot more. You could even add the long needle pine behind here. That would be really cool. You know, add some of that in there. Look how cute that would be if you added that long needle pine down through out there, all the way down, and made it just a little bit longer. You could add, let's see, picks like this to these, okay, and just add those down and spread it out. Once it's tied, you could do it a lot better, guys. Or you could take the pine cones out and add the berries instead of the pine cones and stuff all the way down and build it from there. So that's an idea, just using the 3 picks from the Hobby Lobby. Okay, so that's another idea for you guys. That hurt my hand. That was hard to hold together without being zip tied. You know what I'm talking about? Alright, and here's another idea. I know these came from Sims, but this was the idea I just came up before I went live. And I thought, you know, what if you broke? And this one is, that's a gift idea that I might use. Do I have one with a number on? Hold on, please. I think I do have one with a number on it. Because those come from the Sims pottery. Where's that one that was in the bag? Shoot. I had one that was in a bag, y'all. I had a feeling that's the one that was in the bag. I took it out there and got it. Crap. Oh, shoot, y'all. Sorry. Unless it's back here in this pile somewhere. Ow. Anyway, these are from The Sims. It's like a painted whatnot. What I say, 10-inch, like grapevine. Okay, and what would be really super cute, also to do with that pick, this is the one I just showed you that you could tear apart, and you get these beautiful. If you tear it apart, you get, this is the leaf that you could tear apart off there, which is super. Oh, you know what? That would be freaking cool in that last one we did. I don't know, guys. See, now I'm getting ideas. My mind never stops. Alright, so I'm going to look for my best side. And these would just be little mini evergreens that you can give somebody. Okay? So you could just put these in here. What's wrong with these things? Just put these little things all around in here. Break up one of those. Okay? Add some other greenery and whatnot. And you could just keep adding these around town. Break one of these apart. I already started. And add a little bow into the center here. You know, like such. And then just keep adding. And just make it simple and sweet. And then use your pine cones and use your Now, if I don't do this, I'm going to forget my idea later, y'all. So I'm just going to kind of weasel this in here. Okay. We'll just glue these kind of in here, but see how cute. It would probably only take a couple picks. And quite honestly, if you really didn't want to, you might not even have to tear that pick apart. You could add, I'm just trying to throw out as many ideas for you tonight as I possibly can. Okay. I knew I probably wouldn't have time to do every one of my ideas. Okay, so you could take this whole pick. Okay, stretch your curly danglers out. I think I like the idea of breaking it up a little bit better, but you could add just the pick on there. Actually, that's not too bad. Then you can break it up. Okay, and then you would add, I'm not going to tear this one crazy. And guys, I would not leave these stems on here like that. But you could fluff these out like this. Leave the pine cones on, take them off, adjust those. Sorry guys, I'm trying to hold this and show you this idea all at the same time. Okay. I just come up with this stuff as I go. I get these ideas and I'm like, oh my God. Okay, and then you've got just like a simple little gift. Sorry, it's not a great boat, y'all. I'm just trying to use one I got laying around here and it's boogered up. And I could just show you. Okay, and then you just got two little, you got a simple little 10-inch grapevine that you can give as a gift. Okay, and again, you can do whatever kind of bow you want. You could tear them apart and add it in here. You could take all these pine cones off if you don't like the pine cones and spread them out further. Or you can add, like I said, the berries. Where'd my berries go? I don't know. And then you could even make it longer down here with something like that. Oh, that's cute. I don't know where oh, here's my berries. And like I said, you could add some berries and stuff. Well, you know, you'd have to think a little bit more about it than just stuffing them in there like I did right there. But I'm just trying to throw out little ideas for you that you could do for last minute Christmas ideas, guys. Okay. That one is a hot mess of a wreath. The other thing that you could do is also, I know you can get these, you would probably have to spray them. You know, I wouldn't suggest buying those little wreaths, guys. Look at the mess I just made. That stuff just falls right off that wreath, so that might be a bad idea. You can take little wreaths like this, these little candle holders that would fit. These are, I've got more mess tonight than, by the time they're all said and done, it's 10-inch, but I think technically the hole inside is about would hold like a 3 or 4-inch candle. Oh my God, I would seal that. If I use that, man, I'm sealing that sucker. Look at this. Look what just fell off that, me messing with that. It's like sawdust. It's like sawdust. So yeah, I would seal the crap out of that one. But one of these, like this, is another one that you could do. And this is another one you can use any kind of greeneries that you like, okay, to add to here. And you could use as big as you want. And again, I'm just trying to throw things in here to show you with things that I've got. And add stuff like this down and around town. Where's my clippers? Even those would be cute. You break them down a little bit more, obviously. I'm just trying to show you guys quick little ideas where you can get it on sale right now and make little little gift ideas for people for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? You would just stuff, you know, some green, and I'm just using this as an example, y'all. Some greeneries in here like this. Oops. This is what I got handy. Okay. Yeah, you have to adjust it a little better. I'm just kind of tossing this in there, but see how we just added all that excitement to this eucalyptus wreath right here. If you did like one more piece or two more pieces around there, let's say you added some, you could just add some pine cones. You could just add some berries. I'm all about the berries. You know, in betwixt here, you could break those down a little bit more, guys. I'm just trying to show you some ideas here. Okay, you just do something like that. The berries and the greeneries and whatnot. And then again, you just go all the way around town. Or you could just basically do just the greenery. And you're even good to go with just the greenery. Okay? You're just good to go with the greenery around the top there. Just, you know, you have to place it in here better, guys. I'm just whipping through ideas to show you. You know, I don't have a whole lot of time. So I'm just trying to show you some little quick ideas. See, I'm worried about it, and I'm telling you, I'm just whipping these in. But anyway, guys, that's just some simple gifts. Excuse me. That I wanted to give you some ideas on of things that you can do. Sorry I didn't get them all done. But it was just mainly I wanted to do, you know, these two and get those two done. I think I am going to add that bow in there, right in there. But I wanted to get, you know, these two done, which are super cute. Okay, simple. So we got that. And I don't know what the heck I did with the other one. I set it over here. I'm running out of room on the table. Running out of room on the floor. I'm running out of room everywhere. Holy crap. My dogs won't even lay over here behind me anymore. They won't even lay behind me anymore. Oh, whoops. I'll zoom out here, guys. So these are the main projects that we did tonight. So we got this one. Let's see if I can hold it. This one, and then our little snowmans and everything. Super cute, super simple. Awesome little gift for somebody. Okay? And using leftover scraps and stuff. Okay? And like I said, we just did them simple, and you could do whatever you want to do with these. Okay? And then again, as a recap, you could buy these. Just add a little bit of greenery for funness. Maybe a little berries. Something going in there. Decorate those up any way you want. Simple idea. Okay. Sometimes just less is more with the greenery. And then again, we did the swag out of 3 picks. And then we did this hot mess of a wreath, which I don't think I'm going to use. Idea. But you could also do something like, you know, do it on something like that as well. But just a little small evergreen. You can go by the 10-inch evergreens, whatever, and just still do a little gift, something like this. Because these would be great for them to hang on their doors or their windows, office. Guys, I'm just saying, these are super cute little gifts. Okay? And a great way to use up your scrap before you guys store all that stuff again. You know what I'm saying? All right. All right, guys. I'm going to hop off here. And I will see you guys probably next week. I don't know what I'll be doing, but I know I'll come up with something, I guess. And then I don't know if I'll be back the week of Christmas, after Christmas, or not. I'm deciding on that. It just depends on what's going on. I know that's going to be a busy week. So I don't know. Yeah, I never like to cancel, so I'll probably be here. So, well, thank you, Carolyn. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, everybody. Sorry if I missed anybody. Yeah, exactly, Kathy. Hey, Michelle, I didn't say hi to you. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Ladonna, again. But thank you, everybody. As always, like I said, laugh and live with a happy. Oh, my thing broke off. Laugh and live with a half woke up. When it's all black clouds, find the sun. I hope everybody stays not sick and healthy. Coming up here through the holiday season. Stay well. Tara, I hope you're doing better. And I will see you guys next week, okay? Above all, be kind, y'all. Bye.